Okay.
Hi.
Welcome back.
To number 5.
Nervous Tick Podcast number 5.
Number 5.
This is Joel.
This is Alex.
And week 5 already. That is pretty much a month.
That's more.
Cool.
More than a month.
Yeah. Isn't there 1 month that has 5 weeks? Or 5 Sundays? I don't know. 5 Saturdays. Anyway.
Probably.
Yeah, maybe. How you been, dude?
I've been good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been tired. I've been working nonstop for like the past almost 3 weeks. So
I gotta get that money.
Yeah, but this Wednesday I'm gonna have like a full day off, so I'm super excited for Wednesday.
You want to hang out? You're like, no, I just want to do nothing.
We can hang out at my house.
While I sleep, you can do whatever you want.
You can play video games or watch TV.
Wednesday, what am I doing? I'm sleeping in. I don't go to school that day. For those of you that don't know, I go to school really far away.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like 2 hours away.
Dude,
and then go to school.
But that's the only place you can do the sound.
Yeah, for audio engineering. That's what I'm studying. And I'm almost done.
Which is really cool because I got to go with you one time.
That's right.
Yeah. So it was really cool to see all that.
You went for a Saturday for my project, my final project, where I had to record you.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's funny you mentioned that because I heard it today
and
when I was like cleaning out my computer. I saw it.
Yeah.
The folder of the songs. And I listened to it. And I was like,
bad.
I could have done better on my part.
Me too.
Like, yeah, I've learned a lot since then. It's been years.
It's been a year.
It's been like 2 years, dude.
2 years. That's actually true. It's 2 years.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Time goes by, dude. I thought it was last year. But then I thought about it and I was like, no, 2.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's kind of ridiculous though how fast time goes by. You know, like the older you get, like the less you care about it. You know what I mean?
I care about it a lot. I reminisce a lot.
Like I care about it in the moment. Like when I'm thinking like, oh dang, it's like March is almost over.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
This year has gone by pretty quickly. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But like in between the parts when I don't think about it, I don't care at all. Like how I used to, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like you'd always like worry about the future or worry about what's happening at the time, you know? And now I'm just like,
the way I see the future, it's like whatever happens.
Yeah.
It's like a careless mindset of like how I should go about life, which is not good.
Yeah, definitely.
But like
not.
The older I get, it's just like I'm more focused on the present.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas before, I was always thinking, you know, I was worried about my tomorrow, about what's gonna happen in the future when I'm older, you know.
Yeah. Maybe it's because like I'm also like more scheduled. Like our lives are more scheduled because of like school and stuff.
We're a lot busier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Do you hear an echo?
No.
Huh? Okay. All right.
No.
No. You play tricks on me. Yeah.
Stupidest joke. There goes. There's my joke of the week. There we go.
All right. Thank you guys for coming to the podcast, for listening. Oh man, we're gonna go right into it.
All right. Cool.
All right. We only have one question.
Yeah. We should have one of those. We should have questions like just from the internet. You know, like ready to ask. Like, cause I don't see like
generic questions.
Like, yeah. Because we don't. Okay. It's been going down. Sad to say, but it's been going down like the amount of questions we gotten.
Uh-huh.
Because like from the first video, we had like what 5, and then it's going questions down gradually from then.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first question, and it's a big one, or one we've been asked a lot, is why don't we video record our podcasts?
Oh,
number 1, I don't have a good enough camera.
Me neither.
And I think we would need at least 1, but I like the idea of having 2, like 1 or like even 3.
Yeah.
Have a whole production
But
team.
it would also be like a whole setup, you know, like
you'd have to like, well, you would do nothing because you already look good, but I would have to like, you know, get like pampered up, dress nicely.
Why would you have
going
to do
on
that?
the internet?
It was just really chill, but it's just like
I know, but
like we're here. Like I don't know if you want to record your room. You know what I mean?
My room is dope. What do you
like?
mean?
It is cool. I'm not.
Look at these lights.
Look at these lights. These
chill much
masseuse lights.
Yeah.
But like, You know what I mean? Like,
or even like that. Like
when
that,
I see like
that'd be-
podcasts like that are recorded like visually,
Mhm.
they're usually like on sets and stuff. You know?
Really,
Yeah.
the ones I've seen are
No.
just in their room and
Or like on a couch or
on
something?
a couch.
Yeah.
in their living room.
I mean,
It's
like,
whatever, but
yeah. We
I
just
don't
don't have
know,
the
it's just-
cameras, and I have no idea how to set that up.
I know how, but that's a lot more editing.
Yeah, it's a lot more
And on
work.
Sunday nights especially, it's like
Plus, if like
yeah.
if the audio doesn't match up with the visual, it'll be all messed up. So that's like
that's pretty easy to do.
that's like double the
Kinda.
work. But like it could be.
But editing
messed up.
wise, yeah. No, that's the reason why. It's just it's
Just a lot
it's
more
a
work.
lot more work, and just we don't have the resources for that.
Yeah,
I just don't think we have enough viewers to
Yeah.
justify having an actual.
that's
But
what I
maybe
do.
that's what we need to increase the viewers. But
Yeah, like for me, I'm like the useless, like just the other voice, because Joel does all the work in this. Like he's great, you know. Like 'cause you're the one that's doing like all the editing.
Mhm.
You're the one that has all the software and everything. And I just kind of like come over
But it's fun.
and talk.
I
you know?
like doing it. It's fun.
Yeah, it is
honestly.
fun. Yeah. But I'm just like I want to learn stuff to like help out, you know.
Mhm.
So like
Dude,
maybe
you just
later
stay pretty.
on,
You just do you, boy.
later on I can learn how to do like the visual editing or something like that, or like come up with like learn how to work the cameras and
When
stuff.
we have merch, you can be the merch guy and like
Dude.
dress up in our merch, and people will buy it.
Thank you.
Like shirts, but you won't be wearing the shirts. You'll just be flexing, and then
Flexing
you'll have
my-
the shirt
my-
in front of you.
That's gonna be way in the future. I barely
Oh,
started
man.
going to the gym.
Spoiled. Yeah, that was the only question. But yeah, nothing too much. I think Lazara is gonna have a lot of questions.
She will.
Yeah, so keep listening for Lazara Logic later on. But actually, I don't think I said this last week, but I think it was either last week or 2 weeks ago. I got pulled over.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I got pulled over because I was driving my brother's car, and the back of the Toyota RAV, the light for the license plate wasn't on. So I was leaving work, and it was really late that night. I would work till like 9:30.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go home, and I was leaving work, and the cop just woo woo woo. I was like, I wasn't even going fast at all. I was,
Yeah.
I just left like a stop sign, and he pulled me over, and I was just the first time I got pulled over
Yeah.
was I got pulled over because the tags were expired,
Oh, okay.
quote unquote, but they weren't. Like they had just come off somehow. I don't know how. Maybe like someone took them off or something, but
Yeah.
the old ones that were underneath were obviously expired. So I got pulled over for that. I remember the first time I was like shaking, I wanted to act cool,
Yeah.
or like not cool,
Like
but like
calm.
relaxed. Yeah.
like you're like I did nothing wrong.
And and he came to the window. He's like, I pulled you over. I was like, no. He's like, you got expired tags, and I was like,
Oh.
what?
What is that?
Yeah. And he explained, he's like, you won't mind stepping out of vehicle. So he took me to the back of the car, and he's pointing. He's like, you see this? These are expired. You got to have the ones for this year. And I was like, I'm pretty sure my parents take care of that. And he's like, so this isn't your car? And I'm like, well, yeah. He's like, is it under your name? No, but it's like mine. I use it. And he's like, well, it's not yours. And I'm like, I could, yeah, all right.
Okay.
So I learned a lot that day.
Yeah.
I couldn't even find he asked me, can I see your license registration? That's before I stepped out.
Yeah.
I didn't know what they looked like. I didn't know what to look for.
Yeah.
I know it was a piece of paper maybe, or like a card, but I don't know. Like
a little
they don't teach
stamp.
you that. Like, what does it look like?
Yeah.
I don't know. So I pulled out some papers that looked important, and I
Yeah.
asked him, I'm like, is this it? And he's like, are you asking me if this is your license or your registration? I'm like, okay,
Yes.
it's not this one. He's like, it is that one. I'm like, I know, I was testing you. And then the
I'm
second,
the undercover cop.
yeah,
You passed the test. Good job. See you tomorrow.
the second time I got pulled over, what was it? Oh yeah, the second time was for actual speeding.
Yeah.
In a construction zone. I was going to school that
Oh.
Saturday,
It was
just
over in Phoenix
that.
then.
No, it was on I-19
Oh, okay.
where the Pass Ajo,
Yeah.
right there. Yeah, just normal speeding ticket, $200. Yeah, just
sucks.
took the test or whatever.
Yeah. All the driving tests and stuff.
Yeah, I got that waived or whatever, and then this is the third time, but he let me off with a warning.
Oh, okay.
Thankfully,
That's good.
he was just
'cause
like,
it's
get
not
that
even your
taken
car.
care of.
Like,
Yeah.
I'll tell him to do it then.
I'll tell my parents to do this because it is also not my vehicle. So he was cool though. Luckily, like if I'd gotten a ticket, I'd have to report it to work, and there's a whole process. Since I'm a driver for FedEx, they like protocol and stuff.
For like Lazara wasn't able to drive for a long time, and
wait, do you drive, Lazar? Now? Not even. You have a permit.
I make her drive my car sometimes.
Yeah, she's driven my car sometimes.
Yeah, but like the thing I was gonna say was before she was like, why do you slow down whenever you see a cop? Why do you do that? You're not doing anything wrong. And I'm like, just because I don't know. Everyone does it. This is how it works.
Yeah.
You know? And she's not like, that's so dumb. That's ridiculous. And then she starts driving, and every time when she sees a cop, she's not doing anything wrong. She has like, a permit. She's able to drive, But I'm a passenger, and I'm just there with her. And every time she sees a cop, she starts like having a little bit of a nervous breakdown and slowing down a lot. I'm like, see?
Yeah.
See right now?
It's understandable. It's just you get nervous for no reason, and then sometimes they'll pull you over for something you don't even know about.
Yeah.
Like the last time I got pulled over just recently, I didn't know that. The other cop that pulled me over for the expired tag, he's like, you should do a check around your vehicle before you drive. In my head, I'm like, every time, no thanks. I don't even do it.
Every day?
No,
That's ridiculous.
100% of 99.9% of people don't even look at their car. They just get in their car. They don't check do
you check your car every time?
I should have asked him. I was like, well, officer, do you do that? Huh?
And then he's
let me look at your car.
Here's your ticket.
Yeah. Boom. Here's my badge, and you're under arrest. Yeah. But have you been pulled over?
Yeah, a few times. A lot of them for speeding tickets, though.
Yeah, that's the most common. What you gonna do?
Yeah, cause
some are cool. Some are let you slide if you're like 5 over.
Sometimes.
Nah, and then you got the pesky cops.
I've gotten
bored.
I think 2 speeding tickets, maybe 3. I'm pretty sure it's just 2 though.
Mm.
My brother has never gotten a speeding ticket, and he drives fast all the time. Like going to school every morning, I'm sure he drives over 90. He drives like crazy fast all the time.
Too fast for the speed radar.
Yeah, like one time he's gotten pulled over twice too for speeding, and both times they're like,
they let him go.
They're both like, call your mom.
What?
That's it. They don't. He doesn't get in trouble, get a ticket or anything. You're like, what the heck, dude?
Probably has connections.
You little baby face. This is connections.
He probably goes to volunteer at the police station, and everyone knows him. They're like, Jaden.
Sure.
How many times?
They know him by name.
Yeah.
Jaden. What are you?
You know who has gotten pulled over when we were in the car?
Oh yeah.
My friend Izzy. Hey Izzy, remember that one time?
Yeah. There was what were we doing? We went to
it was after a youth event, I think.
Yeah, we went to a youth thing over in somewhere far. And then he was driving, and it was pretty late, right? Mm-hmm. We were driving back, and we're at this light, at the stoplight, and it's red, so we're just sitting there. And then a car drives next to us, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, oh, that's a cool car. And I look a little bit more, I'm like, oh, it's a Tesla.
And I'm like, race it.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was a Tesla.
Yeah.
So I was
then Idra's like, okay.
Yeah.
And then they start going, and Idra's like, he's like pushing it.
It's red light, and then boop, green light.
Idra starts going off. Yeah, Idra starts going, and then this Tesla's it doesn't even start at the same time. Like he's like a little bit behind Idra, and then like for a split second, that only was Idra in first place in this race. that the other guy didn't even know about. And the guy just like passed him so fast. He went from like 0 to 50 in like half a second.
Yeah.
So fast. And Idris was like, oh shoot. So he speeds up even more, tries to catch up to him. This Tesla that was going so fast takes a left turn and is out of sight. It is gone.
Yeah.
Idris still going fast.
For some reason.
He goes past this next light because it's pretty empty. The roads are pretty empty.
Yeah.
He goes past this next light. And then I'm like just sitting there just watching. He's still going fast for some reason. And then I see like these two real bright headlights in the back, like through the rearview mirror. I'm like, that's a cop. Whoop! Like immediately, like
I remember saying, wouldn't it be funny if this car behind us was a cop?
Yeah. That was bad. Whoop, whoop. And then pull us over. Then these two lady cops came. And then,
I'm laughing, dude.
Yeah.
I can't stop laughing in the back seat.
Yeah. They made us give all of our cards for some reason.
We're all Mexicans, weren't we?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, they checked all of our
IDs.
IDs. I looked high because I was just
Tears of
laughing.
laughter.
Yeah, and I was like, I looked at them and I was like, so they assumed something was up.
Yeah.
And this guy's going super fast. And we didn't mention the Tesla, did we?
No,
should have been like,
to them, no.
Go after that Tesla. Well, never mind. You're not going to.
He's already home. You can't keep up.
Yeah,
with him.
no, not even if you tried. Yeah,
But yeah, no, it was bad.
that was a funny time. When
Then you gotta take it. It was a pretty big one.
I remember when I think my parents, they were coming back from somewhere. My sister was in the car with them. This, from what I heard, I wasn't there, but they got pulled over. And my sister, what'd you do? Jaja, come here. Explain this story. This is my sister Linda, everybody. Explain, because this is... It's dumb. I know. All right, explain it.
We were coming home from church, and I think it was on a prayer night. And so we were all like super, dressed fancy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And we were going down on Saurita Road, and... and so we get pulled over, and I have anxiety when cops pull over.
Who was driving?
My dad.
You're the kid.
Yeah, my dad was driving, and
You got pulled over for the same reason I did.
Oh, okay.
no, it wasn't for expired tags. Well, we gotta go through the process. So we get pulled over, and I freak out because I'm like thinking, usually when you get pulled over, you think, oh, do I have my seatbelt on?
Yeah.
And I didn't have my seatbelt on. And I I looked at the seatbelt, and I see that the seatbelt is stuck under the door. So I was like, oh my gosh, I have to open the door and to get the seatbelt. And I'm thinking, I have to have my seatbelt on. If I don't have my seatbelt on, I'm gonna get arrested. And it was a few whiles back.
How old are you in this?
I think I was solid 13. No, this is when I was like 13.
Because I was imagining you now thinking that and like freaking out because of it.
No, I was 13.
Okay, you're
so
little.
I opened the door, and the officer was a female, and she gets all fired up. Like, she gets her gun like right away, and she's all like, and she's like, close the door. And I like about to pee my pants, I just get the seatbelt right away and close the door, and then I click my seatbelt on. I'm like, as long as I got my seatbelt on, I'm good. But now she's all fired up, and everybody in the car, Adrian was in there, our youngest brother, and my mom, and I think my nana was there too, my dad, and everybody in the car all looks at me all pissed. Like, they're like, really? Like, and I was like, I didn't know. I had to have my seatbelt on.
They probably had like that little bit of hope, like everyone does, we're like, probably not gonna get a ticket. You know what I mean? But when you did that, they're like, dang it, we're gonna get a ticket.
and
we don't stay in jail for too long.
Yeah.
So I was just really scared, and And the female, like, she gets all defensive, you know, like, and she starts getting like creeping up closer to the car. Cause like now she's thinking that we're some other people. Like she thought that we were gonna like dip, like that we were gonna open the car door and, you know, just run away
or like attack her or something.
Yeah. And so she comes up to the car and she's all mad, like she's all yelling at my dad, like, for me to not do that and whatnot. And then she rolls down the window and looks at me, and I look at her with like, you know, very innocent eyes, because I was so scared, and I was like don't do this to me, like don't, just take me, you know what, don't take my family, take me. But she just looked at me and she just told me, you know, don't do that again. don't. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, well, that's dangerous. Like, because like the first thought is probably like someone's gonna try to like hurt me right now, you know?
Yeah. And
so,
well, I didn't think that. My first thought was I need to have my seatbelt on.
Yeah.
And
that's funny.
So yeah, pretty much. But we got pulled over. Hold up. We got pulled over because apparently one of the lights on the back of the car wasn't working, one of the blinker lights. Okay. And we get home and it's working fine. So she lied to us.
Well, dun dun. That's
it's the point of. Thank you. It's the point.
It's a part of the show.
Take 3. It's a part of the show where I present jokes. Don't laugh though. Okay, ready? Or laugh, because try not to laugh. I say try not to laugh, but I really want you to laugh.
Okay.
All right. Thank you guys for showing up to my room. All right. Joke number. All right. So, what are the strong? Gosh. Can you give me water, Chichen?
It's okay, dude. Just shake it out. Shake it out.
Powdered. Can you give me some powdered water, please?
Why'd you shake like that?
I shook it out. What are the strongest days of the week? You left. Saturday and Sunday, because the rest are weekdays.
That's stupid.
What side of the chicken has more feathers? The outside. Why do cows have hooves instead of feet? Hooves. You know, cow feet. Why do they have those?
So hooves or hooves?
Hooves? Is it hooves? Hooves? Why do cows have hooves?
I don't know.
That's how I wrote it.
Continue.
Okay, why do cows have hooves instead of feet? What is one? Hooves?
I think you're right.
Is it hooves?
Hooves.
Hooves? Hooves? Yeah, it is
Cow
hooves. You guys are dumb.
Hooves.
So what side? Oh, I said. Why do cows have hooves instead of feet? They lack toes. Yeah, lactose.
Lactose, like milk.
Like milk. And God said to John, "Come forth and receive eternal life." But instead he came fifth and won a toaster.
That's dumb.
Yeah, rewind, listen to that again.
Wait.
Rewind. Go back in the
replay.
Video. Replay, whatever. What did the sandwich say to the doorman?
Sandwich?
Let us in.
Oh.
You're American when you go in the bathroom, and you're American when you come out. But do you know what you are while you're in there?
European.
You cheater. You looked at it.
From over here?
Yeah, the reflection of the roof.
Off your Grand Theft Auto poster?
Yeah. What do you call a pony with a sore throat? Don't say it.
Dude, I know the answer though.
No? A little horse.
A pony is a little horse, but
Rewind
a sore
and
throat.
listen to it again.
When someone has a sore throat, they're also a little horse.
What's orange and sounds like a parrot? What? You guys didn't hear that, right? Okay, good. Don't rewind. What's orange and sounds like a parrot?
I know it. I just heard you say it.
Oh, man.
It's a carrot.
Boo. Okay.
You're booing yourself. You ruined your own joke.
Okay. All right, guys. This is the one it's been leading up to. Or it's just the last one on my list. Did you hear about the kidnapping? He woke up.
That's dumb.
Rewind. You might have to go back all the way to the beginning.
How do you think the unthinkable? With an iceberg.
With an iceberg.
That's so stupid. I don't know why it makes you laugh so much.
Yeah, that's a funny one.
Or the one like there's have you ever heard like those really stupid jokes that just make you laugh so a lot even when you rethink them?
Yeah.
Like the iceberg one makes you laugh a lot. But there's one that I don't know why it made me like die cracking up in class. I was in a guitar class in high school. And there's this one kid who's usually really quiet and he's just like turns to me and he's like, "You can tune a guitar, you can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish." Just made me laugh for so long.
That's a classic
And
one.
I have that one stuck in my mind forever now because it's been like that was like freshman year.
One of my favorite jokes is Engineer, how's it go? It's like, how do you make a squid laugh? Or something like that, right? How do you make an octopus laugh? How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles. It was funny the first time.
Yeah.
Now it's just not funny, but like it's funny.
Was it because we said it off air and I was like tentacles? It's tentacles. I know this one.
Man,
I get that reference.
We forgot the intro again. Intro, roll. Just kidding. No, right now.
Dun dun.
Dun dun. Thank you, Maestro. Now roll the Lazara Logic intro. Presenting.
Lazara. Lazara Logic.
I guess we won't use the one I
No, we're
thought
gonna
of
use the one that you put
for
in.
an hour.
You just take that one out.
Okay, Lazara, you ready? Yeah. Okay.
Lazara Logic. That's me.
Welcoming Lazara. Woo. Okay, apparently we got some good questions this time.
I have some questions this time. These are sent in by my mama. So, thanks, Mom. How do our eyes see color?
Well, you gotta put the mic up there.
How do our eyes see color? With our pupils? That's what I said. I feel like I heard this question. Yeah, you guys asked me this
With our
question
pupils.
already, I think. Yeah.
Nah, fam.
Maybe you did, huh?
Maybe I did.
Yeah, and that's what I said. But like scientifically,
Continue.
I have well, we have pupils, and I think that we see through them. And I mean, some people can't see color, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that there's certain what are they called? I was gonna say screens, but like layers to our eyes, like layers to our eyes. You know that
Like curtains.
like curtains, you know, and there's some of them that make us see color. I have no clue, and there's some of them that don't.
That what?
That don't.
Oh, don't.
Yeah. Like you need some of them. I don't even know. I have no clue.
Have you been to a eye place, eye
Once.
doctor place? They usually have like pictures and like they have a screen that tells you exactly how you see. Maybe not colors, but how you see. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. No. Don't ask me. I'm not. It's not Joel Logic, but
Yeah, I just know that all I know about eyeballs are that we got layers to them.
like onions.
Like onions.
Dogers?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So I mean, my answer is.
Can't even explain her answer.
My answer is curtain.
Like the last one was speed.
Okay. Next one.
How are burgers made and what are they for?
Boogers.
How our body makes boogers?
Yeah. And what are they for? I like how you.
What are they for? I'm interested to know what they're for, Lazara.
They're the outcome to the nastiness of our body. Because, I mean, when we're sick, we get boogers. When we're sick, we get boogers. I don't know. That's the only time. Oh, no, we get allergies, we get boogers. You know, there's different types. There's the hard ones.
Yeah.
There's
The slimy ones.
the slimy ones. There's the green.
The ones in
there's
between.
the clear.
The ones that poke your nose.
The ones that stab your nose when you like push on it.
Yeah. Stab your nose. That's true. They're like crystals in your nose.
Yeah, exactly.
People that do crystal meth used to eat their boogers. Like they would do crystal meth and
Oh,
they'd
crap.
fall asleep. And then they'd wake up and they'd be like, it would be like a crystal meth candy. They would get one out of their nose.
Crystal meth candy.
And then eat it. Is that what it's called? I don't know drugs.
You mean the rock candy?
No, dude, like meth.
Oh, actual meth?
They wouldn't sniff rock
Crystals?
candy and they'd be like, oh look, a rock candy booger. There was like meth on the booger and they'd eat it because it has meth on it.
Did you ever eat your boogers?
As a kid. As a small kid.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. And then I was
No,
like,
yeah, me
this is
too.
gross after a little
Have you
bit.
tried earwax, dude? That's the worst. 1 out of 10 would not.
One out of
It
10
had good
would
texture.
not
but
recommend. But try yourself.
Back to the question. Well, I don't
Have you
know
ever
how we
sucked
said
on your
part-
dirty fingers though?
What?
What? What'd you say, Lazaro? Okay. Wait, what are they for? Boogers.
I thought you were like, what are they for? My dirty fingers.
It just has like a. It had. I don't do it right now.
Great taste to them.
It has like a nasty, like good taste.
Wait, what are you talking about? Boogers?
Your book. What
Are you
happened?
talking about boogers or are you talking
I
about
am.
like
What?
just dirty
I'm not
fingers?
talking.
He's talking about dirty fingers. Let's continue with the question.
Continue with boogers.
Anyways,
I don't know what you guys are talking about with
I don't know what you're
nasty
talking about.
fingers. Okay, gosh.
We got the pokey boogers, we got the clear ones, we got all the kinds.
Okay, and
boogers.
yeah, clear. Have you never had clear boogers?
Let me see those clear boogers. I've never seen clear boogers.
Not like a clear like
water?
a mocha, but it's like like water come down your nose, you don't notice that it's
Oh
there.
yeah,
For like
yeah.
the first half second.
Oh, that's when
that
you
it's
have a runny
there, and then
nose.
You're like, oh,
Yeah.
man, how long has that been there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or like when you're just looking down, doing something, and it just like slips out of nowhere and it just goes down your nose.
I have feeling in my nose. I know when stuff comes out. Or just
It's just when it's a runny nose.
I've done rock
Neither have
candy.
Rock
happens.
candy, that's pretty close.
It looks the same.
It looks the same to me. So. Who's to say?
You never know these
You
days.
never know these days.
That's a good line to say or a situation where you say you
For-
could have fooled me.
For any situation,
Mm.
whatever they ask you, you could never know these days.
Yeah, whenever someone asks you something, doesn't matter any question, you just say either one of two things.
Never know these days.
Or
I forgot the other one.
Oh.
So you say it.
You could have fooled me.
Could have fooled me. There you go. All right, let's get back to the question.
And then we talk about that.
Okay. What they are? What was it? How they're made, or like why they're made? I forgot what the question was.
What they're for?
What they're for?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They
Could have fooled me.
they are the outcome to. I already said this.
To
The
sickness.
grossness of our body.
Oh,
We
yeah,
just
yeah.
like to make bacteria, and then it comes out of our nose probably
Yeah.
to
So it's like nose poop.
Yeah.
Poop through our nose.
It's like poop nose. Nose poop.
Okay.
Nose poop.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
I could dig that.
I don't.
I
I'd
would
eat
think
that.
it's just. I don't know. I gotta think about it for a second. Hold up.
No, that's good. I like that. Nose poop.
There you go.
Or poop nose.
Answer the
Poop
boogers.
nose.
Right.
Nose poop.
All right. Next question. Let's do 3. This is the last one.
Oh shoot.
We'll save the other ones. Those are spicy.
I gotta find it.
Or nasty, like fingers. No, but you've never like you don't wash your hands or something. Obviously, when you were a kid, sometimes you'd like eat and you'd maybe like lick your finger and you're like, or like touching handling money. Ugh. Just like handling money and you like smell it. It smells like money.
I found the other question.
I don't know what you guys are talking about with this finger stuff. It's grossing me out.
It's like
Go ahead.
popsicle sticks. All right, what is the song "Ring Around the Rosie" about?
Oh, I heard it was. Sorry, I heard it was about something very bad.
Do you need a? My guitar's not here. I was gonna play it for you. Ring around the rosy.
That reminds me of Freddy Krueger. That song.
Is that in the movie? I
Yeah,
never watched that movie.
I think so.
Oh.
But anyways, I think it's about it. It originally came from. What was it? The Holocaust. Cause it goes ashes, ashes. We all fall down. And you're just like, oh.
Point A, point
that's
B, and
deep.
it's just,
Yeah, I think that's where it came from. I believe.
it comes from the U of A.
What?
You pointed to the thing. I figured
To the
maybe they made it up.
No.
Bear down, Arizona.
bear.
What is it with like horror movies and wanting to use like happy songs, for them? Well,
How?
like you use it like as a kid, in the playground. So I don't have like bad memories of it until you're like, yeah, it was in this horror movie. Then I'm like, okay, I could see it being scary now because you put it in that context. And there's a lot of movies that have like happy songs but are like in a scarier context because they're in the horror movie. You know what I mean?
For example, that one. Yeah, I get
That one. And there's also like the one that's like Mr. Sandman and the
What?
yeah.
Bring me a drink. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's
What is it in?
I don't remember. I'm not good at horror
You don't
movies.
even watch scary movies. Do
I
you?
don't, but I do know about them.
Oh,
So don't mess with
you
me.
could have fooled me right there.
Yeah. Well, I know that is in there at least. And you did it, so.
Hmm. Well,
Yeah. I wonder why they do that. Is it just like the contrast of like it's so like it kind of throws you off, like hearing happy
oh,
music?
you know what? What other one? A good example of that, of what you're saying,
Mhm.
is the Tiny Tim, the Adrian, how does it go? By the window. By
Yeah.
the window. By the window. There's no window.
Yeah.
To the tulips.
See, dude, it's kind of creepy just hearing it right now.
I need my ukulele. I'm gonna learn that song. I'm gonna play it for this podcast. I'm so happy. What's the other one? Having a wonderful time.
I wonder who was the first person to think of doing that kind of stuff though.
Sorry to our viewers.
For horror
bursting their
movies.
eardrums. Huh?
I wonder who was the first person to think of doing that for horror movies and why that works so
They're
well.
geniuses.
You know, because it's kind of weird.
I don't know. So there's something psychological about
Yeah,
that, for sure.
definitely.
Cool. Thanks, Lazara.
Yeah, thank you.
Good answers this time, and better questions too.
Yeah.
Yeah, last one's whoever came up with that stupid star question, fire him because that was really bad. Well, we have good writers now. We fired that guy.
We have a better writer now.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Deanie.
Deanie, thanks.
All right. Well, I'll leave now.
All right. Alrighty. She's gone and then we're gone. So
Bye.
alrighty.
Love you.
Roll the outro music because
We don't.
I'm gonna have to change the words for Lazara Logic since they didn't like my version.
Bye.
Okay, see you guys. Thank you guys. All right, comment.
Comment questions down below. Is that
No,
what
just
you're
comment,
saying?
bro.
Oh, just comment. All right.
Don't even like. Just comment.
Just comment.
Comment in the comments. All right, comment.
Comment.